What's going on, everybody? Doing a quick Thanksgiving Day Uncanny X-Men #2 review. Potentially the last review I do for this book. And I know I said I was going to get a new tripod. I didn't go get a new tripod, obviously. But you can't blame me. It's Black Friday. Yeah, it's Thursday, but Black Friday is part of Thursday, too. I mean, what's the deal, man? Like, what's the even point of calling it Black Friday? Why don't you just call it Black Thanksgiving or something? Because tomorrow, all of the good deals are gone. You don't, like, everyone's going to go today. So, but then tomorrow, the stores are still busy because people are like cattle at some point. They just become like sheep cattle. And they will still go to the store because it's Black Friday and they're going to pay normal prices and just have people crowding the store up for no reason. Here's a bigger hint. Get online. You can do all that shopping on the online sites now. Most of the deals are still there. You just need to be on there early. But anyways, enough of ranting about that. I'm going to rant about this book now. Uncanny X-Men. You know, I said in my last issue, $8 for this. Now it's $4. But guess what? This is a 10-week event. So it's weekly. Every week. A new Uncanny X-Men book of this crap. This book sucks, okay? This book is boring. All over the place. It's all jumbled up. And if you're going to give me 10 weeks of this, I don't see the point of reading it. Because I could have skipped this issue and been fine. But, you know, there's so many problems with this. Number one, 3 writers, too many. Too many cooks in the kitchen. I think, I said that. Even DNC said that in his review. And he's the only, I don't know if anybody else did an Uncanny X-Men review. I think The Hut did. Pretty sure I watched this. He hated it too. Every review I've watched for Uncanny X-Men says it sucks. And we're all right. The only reviews you're going to see that give it praise are the tongue bath creators. The tongue bath YouTubers. Like that guy that looks homeless with the beard. He's always talking about all his karate belts. So he's a big tough guy and he calls everybody troll channels. But, he's always saying, I have 75 black belts. I'd whoop your butt. Okay, pal. Usually in like my time around the world, as I've met people, the ones that boast the most usually aren't what they say. It's almost like a deflection so that you think they're tough and that you don't mess with them. But anyway, I'm ranting too much right now. Let me go into this book. So here's the problem. There's some fun elements in here. Like this, right? This multiple man guy. Jamie Mardox. Like, so he's all like messed up right now. As far as I know, they haven't said anything otherwise. And he's all messed up. And he is like all over the place. Like, check this out. So the teams are split because dinosaurs and extinct creatures are coming back right now. Isn't that fun? Look at how fun this is. This is so much fun. It has nothing to do with mutants, but it's fun. This is more fun. Look at all these multiple men. That is pretty cool. Now, they all shut down, and they're trying to, they don't want to kill him, and they can't locate the real one because his mind's all messed up, and he just keeps making more and more. So, literally, we get 3 pages of them fighting, and then boom. We go to this boring fight with dictator Jean Grey, who's, just dictating everybody and just acts like a real jerk. She's so unlikable. This is not Jean Grey, number one. This is not the Jean Grey I know. This is the stupidest Jean Grey. They're shifting her into somebody she's not. I don't like the direction of the X-Men going on right now. And I hate these costumes. Bishop's looks cool, though. Bishop's the only character in the series that I've liked so far. He's the only one on this team that I like. Besides Storm and I don't like, well, Iceman's not as annoying because he's not written by Cena Grace, but everybody else is weird. Like, who is even in this team? Let me give you a clue on how you fix the X-Men. Bring back the 90s team. Have them do things. Stop focusing on this. This is the plot for almost every X-Men book. No, muties! Muties go home! Muties go home! Ah, muties! And they're saying, like, go back. Where are they supposed to go? Aren't mutants born American citizens? They're not from Mexico. Where are they supposed to go? Oh, I get it. I get it. You're putting the protests that you see all the time in here, and not really taking the context of the characters themselves because you guys have no talent as writers. Ah, I understand. Now, here's the thing. I said on the last issue, I said, why don't you just make Kelly Thompson the writer? And I had a little bit of clapback on that. People said I'd rather see Bryson. Bryson wrote this issue. Right now, I don't know how this works. It's like, stay in focus. I don't know how this works, but typically, when it comes to writing credits, the most important person for that issue or book or article or whatever, the one who did the most work goes first. So my guessing is Bryson wrote this issue. Now you go read a Kelly Thompson X-Men book, which is either Rogue and Gambit or Mr. and Mrs. X. You know what they're doing in the Kelly Thompson books? They're going on space adventures. They were on an island because someone was trying to drain mutant powers. And they were just like, and they were fighting 90s styled Sentinels. She seems to have a core idea about what a fun X-Men concept is. Probably because all of her knowledge from what she's talked about and her love for the characters comes from the 90s cartoon show. I really don't have a problem with that because what she's used from her knowledge have been fun. This shit is not fun. This is not fun. This is boring social commentary that drags the book down because you seem to want to mix it in unnecessarily with dinosaurs and then one fun element where they fight like thousands of multiple mans. That would be fun. Why don't you make the whole book about that? That would be a good time. Not go home. Where would that even be? We're literally in our home. We risk our lives and now are still in medbay to stop villains from stealing the government vaccine. And this is the thanks we get? Protesters on our damn lawns? Most of these people would pee their pants if they ever really saw a mutant up close. Muties go home! I'm just annoyed with the chant. They can't come up with anything better. It's been hours and it's driving me crazy. At some point, don't they just get over mutants? Somebody made a good point on a Twitter post I made, like, why don't they have a problem with, like, the Avengers or anybody else? Aren't they all the same? I just don't get it. But yeah, I'm done with Uncanny X-Men. You put Kelly Thompson on the book, and maybe I'll check it out. This is Bryson's writing. I don't know who's coming up with what, but I bet you the millions of multiple man stuff was Kelly Thompson's idea. Is her West Coast Avengers book bad? Yeah. Was her Hawkeye book bad? Yeah. Are her X-Men books bad? No. You don't always strike out as a creator, but you know what? Like, she seems to have a good idea of what to do with them. Here's how you fix it. Bring back the 90s team. If you want to have two books, do Gold and Blue, but do Uncanny X-Men and just X-Men and have two teams there. Here you go. And have them go on adventures and not muties go home and have dictator Jean Grey run around telling everybody what to do. It sucks. Check out the links below, like and subscribe.